Is he for real? Is that's what they say? They say, is he for real? I'm dead serious. I am dead serious. We don't need another hero. I am dead serious. Now you got to ask yourself, like what is he doing? That's what you got to ask yourself. You got to say, man, what is he doing? I'm trying to get you some news you can use. We don't need another hero. We don't need another. We don't need to know the way home. No. No. Well, somebody asked, like really, literally, somebody asked, Junior, why don't we need another hero? Somebody asked. Y'all go ahead on ask. King Vonnie said, oh, y'all gonna get this work. Somebody asked me, why don't we need another hero, Junior? What are you talking about? We don't need another hero. We don't need to know the way home. Like that's literally an anthem. It's healing in the music for real. Ask me. I'm waiting on one of you all. Please be brave. Ask me, Junior, why don't we need another hero? And then everybody else, drop a coffee cup for me, please. And I'm literally like, we are really, literally right here. And I'm waiting on somebody to ask, why don't we need another hero? We don't need another hero. We don't need to know the way home. King Vonnie with the eyeballs. Who's going to ask? Who's going to ask? Someone, anybody, please ask me, Junior, why don't we need another hero? Or somebody tell me why we don't need another hero, because if you've been around here and you've been rocking, chances are you already know. Why don't we need another hero? I got to get the Jeopardy music on here. Like I'm literally, oh, you already asked? Where you asked? I missed it. Where did you ask at? I didn't see it. I saw my sister Nella the Gray said, good morning. Then I see the coffee cup, but I don't see. But since you already asked, Nella, because you're the hero. You're the hero. That's why. Des, you're the hero. You don't need another hero. You are the hero. And you are going to have to be comfortable being the hero in your own story. Everybody's waiting for somebody to come save the day, and you got to save your dog ass self. You don't need another hero. You don't need to know the way home. You're going to be comfortable being the hero in your own story. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Big Dad said, I don't know nothing about another one. You are going to have to be comfortable being the hero in your own story, because nobody's coming to save y'all. Nobody's coming to save y'all. Nobody's coming to save me. Nobody's coming to save us. You're going to have to be comfortable being the hero in your own story. And I love that for you. What's up with it, family? Shout out to you, man. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in. This is indeed the Black Coffee Club, hosted by yours truly, Junior the Truth Man, the most intentional morning circle in the planet you are. Man, thank you all so much, man. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't thank you enough, man. If I had a million tongues, I really truly couldn't thank you enough, man. Thank you. 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 Yeah. I'm indeed your host, Junior the Truth. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth is JUNIORTHETRUTH. Ah, man. And there's over all the social media platforms, man. I got to stay out the chat when I'm talking. That's over all the social media platforms, man. But if you really looking for me, somebody said that you was looking for me. Here I go. You can come on over to juniortruth.com. That's www.juniortruth.com. That's the hub. But meanwhile, while you at it, you can go up here to the top of the hub and you can click this thing here called the network. You can click that though. You click that, and then you can come over and you can join the Simple Truth Network, man. Your very own information super exchange is over here for us, by us, of us, man, and is here for you. We can also continue these conversations, chock full of resources, chock full of information, and we can exchange in a platform on a platform that we actually control. And if you got to link up, if you got to connect, you feel me? Nella and AB, if you got to connect, then go take your ass over to the network, join the network, and then y'all can connect. You can direct message, you can do so on and so forth, all types of things. Salute to the new family members that have come over already. And then salute to the old heads that's already been over there. But Boxing and Barbecue came over there. Salute to my brother Boxing and Barbecue. TG came over there. Salute to the homie TG, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. Salute to you all though, man. Man, that listen to me, man. I was playing yesterday, right? And this is how I got it. This is just how I've been getting dealt with recently. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over there and I'm playing, not playing, but you know, we was doing the show, doing what we do, and I started singing that we don't need another hero. You feel me? So then I messed around and went back and listened to the song. And when I listened to the lyrics and I got that in my spirit, I said, oh my God. Oh my God. And I was moved. You know what I mean? If I'm telling you the truth, I was moved. And I'm in this space right now in my life. You know what I mean? If I'm keeping it 100 with y'all, I'm extra sensitive. Like I'm extra sensitive to stuff. I'm extra sensitive to everything. You feel me? I'm extra sensitive to everything. There's a lot of things that's going on, and it gets my attention, and I'm extra sensitive to energy. I'm extra sensitive to spiritual things. Like I'm just extra sensitive in this space of my life right now, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it, and so I've been moving and trying to move and trying to get those around me to move with a level of intention that is unparalleled. You know what I'm saying? But intention and integrity, or should I say intentional integrity? And so that's just kind of really truly where I'm at. And so this was right in line with um today, showing it was really truly right on time. So thank y'all so much, man. Top of the day to y'all. I really truly genuinely appreciate y'all. Grab your coffee. You already know how we do. Sit still for a minute if you can. Let the noise kind of slow down. Let's let the noise slow down a bit. You know what I mean? And I love deep breaths. So let's get a couple of them. In through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time, man, for the ancestors. In through your nose, out through your mouth. I hear I say it one time for the ancestors. Don't take that lightly. Sometimes you got to sit down and in through your nose, out through your mouth, and connect. Connect. But today, man, we're not talking about success, not talking about goals. We're just talking about alignment, man. We're just talking about alignment. And my morning questions, it's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. And so my whole deal is that I'm really truly here to get you into a space of being uncomfortable, because the lack of comfort, where comfort is absent, growth is present. Where comfort is absent, growth is present. You feel me? Growth is in the neighborhood. My sister Nella said, I've been waiting my whole life. I want to be saved. You gonna be saved by you. She said, I'm super sensitive. It's crazy, man. It's nuts. It's nuts, man. It's nuts, Nella. Like I've been so uncomfortable. It's nuts. I'm talking about just all the way around uncomfortable. I was over there on Facebook, and you realize, Nella, I realized I never invited. I got all these on my personal page, right? I got all these people on my personal page, and I'm really have connections with, right? I've never invited them to my Junior the Truth page. I've been doing this since 2015, I think, somewhere in there, 14 maybe. I've never invited them to my Junior the Truth page. And I've been inviting them this week. Super uncomfortable. You feel me? Super uncomfortable. I've been just uncomfortable, and I've been super, super sensitive. Like literally just a thought, like I can sit here and think and I'll be crying. Like I'm on that type of time right now. I really, truly am. So my question is going to be uncomfortable, but it's necessary. And my question for you is your reputation stronger than your integrity? Is your reputation stronger than your integrity? Sit with that. Don't answer it fast. You know, y'all like to answer fast. La la, what's up with you? La 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 la. What's up with you? Is your reputation stronger than your integrity? Don't answer that quick. Think about it. I got you. Yeah, I got you. I wasn't no good on my daddy's birthdays in November. I wasn't no good in November. From like that whole stretch, you know what I'm saying? From November to really until my birthday for real. Like a whole quarter of the year. Yeah. So we gon' keep Nella in our thoughts, man, and send her all that good positive strength and energy. You understand what I'm saying? Because the fact is, Nella, on some real shit, it don't get no better. Like it don't get no better. It don't get no easier. It don't hurt no less. None of that. You just built for it. You feel me? She built you for it. Yeah, she built you for it. And that's just that. But from November, like through the holidays, man, I don't be no good. Yeah, I don't be no good. Man. But I'm built for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm my daddy's son. I'm built for it. You feel me? Is your reputation stronger than your integrity? Yeah. Yeah. You gotta think about that though. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know how you be seeing people in this whole thing with these public figures and this and then you have this scandal because we're in this era of exposure, right? In the era of exposure, all we're dealing with is the coming to light and the realization and actualization of the fact that people's reputations are stronger than their integrity. You feel me? Like a motherfucker's reputation is stronger than their integrity. So when with all of this, I don't really wreck off of people getting exposed and all of that kind of stuff. I always look at myself because I'm like, man, is my reputation stronger than my integrity? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you sit with that, man. Don't answer that fast. You think about it because a lot of people look solid on the outside. They're dependable, respectable, disciplined looking, heavy on the looking, disciplined looking. People trust them. People believe in them. People speak highly of them. But privately, there's inconsistency, broken promises, quiet shortcuts, hitting negotiations. Oh, yeah, they taking them side deals, hitting negotiations. You understand what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, a lot of them is just bullshit people. If we gonna keep it 100, they just bullshit people, scam artists. You feel me? Just totally, they just here, they own the gank. You feel me? If you was from the west side of Dayton, Ohio, I would say, and you would understand, they on the gank. Yeah, they on the gank. Yeah. Your reputation is what/who people think you are. Your integrity is who you actually are. And if those two things don't match, then you feel it. Like you feel it. Even if nobody else does, even if nobody else feels it, you feel it. Your reputation is one thing, your integrity is another. Well, let me be technical. Your reputation is what/who people think you are. Your reputation, I think I said that right. Your reputation is what and who people think you are. Your integrity is who you actually are. And if those two things don't match, then you feel it, even if nobody else does. That internal friction, some of y'all feel it right now because you got to go spend the majority of your day being somebody that you're not for the sake of work. You understand what I'm saying? But that internal friction, that quiet doubt, that hesitation that you can't explain. Yeah, that's integrity tension. So this morning, we're going to talk about who you are when nobody's watching. That's what we're going to talk about. This conversation is necessary, and the conversation is about who you are when nobody is watching. Because that, my friend, is the real scoreboard. Let's get it.
One, two, I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up daily, sip Baileys out the bottle and smoke.
Man, I had to get myself together real quick. Salute to the homie Black Attack, first in the chat. And you know where it's at. Salute to you, family. Salute to my brother King Bonnie 86, man, coming in second. He got his back. Salute to my sister Kia Allen, a.k.a. Nella the Great, coming in third. What's the word? Salute to my sister Nella the Great, man. Big Desmond Kunkendall, man. A whole lot of BCU shit in the building, man. My family. The Louisiana by way of North Memphis. And he got some Texas in there. Don't ever let it be forgotten. Salute to the scholar Kevin Dunbar. What's up with you, bro? Salute to my little brother AB. What's up with your family? Salute to you. Salute to my sister Thrive and Glow with Joe. What's up with you, Joe? Salute to you. Mac of the South. What's up with you, homie? Hey. Salute to my homie Mac of the South, man. Man. This that anthem, man, and this show feel good. I ain't even finna play with you. Oh, man, it's a new day. Get on, Shiny. Man. Where was I at? Mac of the South. Salute to you, homie. 4-ounce sniper in the building. Off in the cut, man. Salute to you, family. Salute to Tiffy 2 in the building. What's up with you, Tiffy 2? Top of the day to you, girl. Salute to everybody dropped the coffee cup, man. That made me feel good, man. That made me feel good. Lala D, my sister in the building. What's up with you, Lala D? Boxing and Barbecue, my brother in the building. What's up with you, bro? Hey, get him, Shiny. New day. It's a new day. New day. Man, get him, Shiny. It's a new, oh, man. Hey, new day. It's a new, man. New day. money. New day. New day. It's a new man. I told y'all, man. Motherfucker just emotional for no reason, man. That man said, new day, new day. It's a new man. God almighty, man. Who I miss, man? If I missed you, Puppet Master in the building. What's up with you, homie? Salute to my brother B about it Farms in the building. He said if they don't match, you know full well you's a janky bastard. You janky bastard. You's a janky bastard. You janky bastard. Man. Man. Nella over there crying as we speak. She just said, I had an epiphany while you were talking. My life consumed being a savior to others and struggling to save myself. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know, the savior complex works both ways. You feel me? You know, we tend to sit around and wait on someone coming to save us, but then we also get a superhero complex with regard to saving other folks. You feel me? And we feel inclined to save the other folks. I ain't never had to do nothing, Nella, and I say this to you because I love you. I ain't never had to do nothing other than ever watch your activity on social media. You know what I'm saying? With regards to, you know, shit that goes on with where we from. Because I see you take on fights that ain't got shit to do with you. And you be fighting tooth and nail with motherfuckers for real, standing on the side of what standing on the side of what's right. You feel me? And I get it. But you be battling. You feel me? I knew like since we've been, I'm talking years. And I be like, yep, motherfucker fight hard in the motherfucker. But you be fighting for shit that ain't got shit to do with you. It's that savior complex. I got that shit bad. You feel me? I'm a person that I struggle riding past people. I struggle riding past people who on the side of the highway. You understand what I'm talking about? Where I like literally assess situations. You feel me? So like literally most of the time, if it's a man or whatever, then I just let it be. You know what I'm saying? Unless he's looking like he's troubled. If it's a woman or a child, nah, it's over with. Yeah. But I get out of my car and push people out the street, like just all kind of shit. You know what I mean? And people look at it like, nah, you just a good dude. You know what I'm saying? And I try my best to be a good dude, but a lot of that is that savior. It's that savior complex because it works both ways. Salute to my sister Shay Girl 85 in the building. What's up with you, baby? Salute to my brother 503 Lion Man in the building. What's up with it, man? Ooh, that Talk Heavy Tuesday. Ooh. Salute to my brother 503 Lion. Y'all be sure to go subscribe to my brother 503 Lion, man, for all your latest, greatest hot boxing takes, man. I'm proud of you, bro. Keep going. That's all. I ain't finna go all off. You know exactly what it is, what's understood, and needs absolutely no explanation. Salute to my brother Cool Ray, New Fat Boy Fitness. What's up with you, bro? Salute to you. Salute to you. Yeah. 704 Joe, what's up with you? He said, it's a new salute to you, family. Man, what an intro. A hell of a way to come in. I don't even want to talk no more, but I guess we got to talk. So let's get on to it, man. Because I'm here to tell you your reputation is good, but your integrity is weak. That's the question you gotta keep at the forefront of your brain. You feel me? What's my integrity, reputation, integrity and reputation. Reputation look good, integrity will be weak. So let's be clear. Make this clear. Let's get one thing straight. Reputation is external. External. Reputation is external. I want to be sure you understand what I'm saying. Integrity is internal. Reputation is visible. Integrity is invisible. Reputation is what people see. Integrity is what you live. You feel me? Integrity is what you live. And here's where most people get trapped, if you will. Here's where most people get trapped. They invest more energy into looking disciplined than actually being disciplined. They invest more energy into looking reliable than instead of actually being reliable. Yeah. Yeah. They spend more energy into looking committed instead of actually following through with the commitment. Yeah. And this is the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is social media, because the world was already full of bullshit motherfuckers. Like, let's just cut the cake for a second. Let me talk to y'all how I actually talk. You feel me? Let's remove the studiousness for a second. The world was already chock full of bullshit motherfuckers. Motherfuckers say one thing, do something different, so on and so forth. The world is already chock full of bullshit motherfuckers. So then we had the nerve to get introduced to social media, and the bottom fell out. The absolute bottom fell out when you ushered in social media. You feel me? Now everybody's solid. Everybody's a player. Everybody's the best individual of the world. Everybody rich. Y'all realize social media made everybody rich. Everybody balling. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody rich. Everybody happy. Everybody solid. Everybody a business owner. Everybody a six-figure earner. Everybody a millionaire. Everybody relationship perfect. You feel me? AB said they all jive turkey motherfuckers. That's what he said. They all jive turkey suckers. Yeah, we had the nerve to usher in social media. You feel me? When we were already dealing in a world where people invested more energy into looking a certain way than to actually being that way. Yeah. Yeah. Then we brought in social media. We went public with the shit. Social media made this shit worse because now you can perform discipline. You can display effort. You feel me? You can curate consistency. I just said that was a bar. Social media allows you to curate your consistency without actually living it. You understand what I'm saying? You can look sharp publicly while being loose privately. You feel me? And the thing about it is that gap. Like that gap is dangerous, because eventually what happens is reality is going to expose the performances. And that's what makes it dangerous. Reality is going to it always does. It always exposes the performances. Yeah. Damn, Kia said a bum in a Gucci belt. Yikes. Be about a farce. Reputations can be fake. Now that integrity tells it all. Yeah, that integrity that integrity is the baddest piece on the board. It's the baddest piece on the board. You feel me? Yeah. But that gap, man, eventually reality exposes performance. So let me ask you something. What part of your life looks better on the outside than it feels on the inside? What part of your life looks better on the outside than it feels on the inside? And this is not to shame you. This is for you to expose the truth to yourself. Expose the truth to yourself. Because the growth starts with exposure, not performance. It starts with the exposure, because exposure is the gateway to awareness. The growth starts with the awareness. Kia Allen said, being a teacher. Off the bustle. Shit. I see you being a teacher. And I'm gonna raise you of being a business owner. Let me raise you. I see you being a teacher, and I'm gonna raise you being a business owner. That shit look good. Yeah, that shit look good. Until it's time to produce, or the businesses ain't producing. You feel me? The math ain't mathing. Yeah. Yeah. You dealing with frustrations. You dealing with people trying to take advantage, trying to rob, trying to steal. You feel me? Trying to pillage. You get a world your heart, and then people come in your chat and ask you for free shit. And you a business owner, and you like free shit, like, cuz this is how I feed. Like, this is what I do. Like, motherfucker come in here in a minute and tell you need to give the world some free shit. Yeah. Being a bit, so I see you being a teacher. I raise you being a business owner. For sure. Yeah, I match that. Yeah. Big Dad said being a solopreneur. Being a solopreneur. Yeah, it look good. It look good. Yeah, it look good. Being able to move around, having you know, the ability to be flexible with your time, but the things that you don't understand is like, it's also, you can be too flexible with your time. You feel me? Because that's where I fall in. I'll be too flexible with my time, and then I'll be needing to produce things, and I struggle to get a stint of time to put together to build what I'm actually building. It's tough. It's tough, but it look good on the outside. You feel me? What part of your life looks better on the outside than it feels on the inside? I knew what you were saying. I knew what you were saying, Des. Yeah. Yeah. Growth starts with exposure, man. Awareness and awareness is exposure is the gateway to awareness, not performance. All right. Woo! I'm about to make y'all mad. Y'all about to get mad at me. Most people believe success happens in public. Let's start there. Most people believe success happens in public. Yeah, they believe success happens in public. You feel me? Most people believe success happens in public. It doesn't. Success happens in private. Failure happens in private. Character happens in private. You feel me? Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up on what private discipline actually looks like. Salute to my brother Thomas Few Sr. in the building. What's up with you, bro? Let's chop it up on what private discipline actually looks like. It's not glamorous. Private discipline is not glamorous, be about it, Forrest. It's not exciting. It's not celebrated. It's the decisions that nobody sees. Private discipline is the decisions that nobody sees. Waking up when you said you would. Don't nobody see that. You don't have a fanfare. Like, you don't have a band standing there. You understand what I'm saying? I would love to wake up, you feel me, and have a like Prince Hakeem. You understand what I'm saying? Wake up and have, let me stop. I'm about to go all the way off the meat rack. Man, I don't want y'all to, I would love to have a fanfare. Like, I would love to have a gang of man, I better stop, man. Like, I'm trying to stop. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to stop, man. But if I was gonna keep going, I would say, man, I would love to wake up to a trio of I'ma stop. I want to keep going, but I'ma stop. I would love motherfuckers to have Brazilian midget women throwing rose petals at my feet. You understand what I'm saying? I would love that. And then I have a fourth one playing the harmonica. You feel me? Playing Howlin' Wolf on the harmonica as I walk. You understand what I'm talking about? I would love to wake up to a standing ovation. Mm-hmm. Hell, I would love to wake up and have my wife and my kids standing there clapping. Like, yeah, you did it. You did it. Be about a farm says goes off. Hey, Big Dad said he got the point. He got the point. Yeah. He said, nigga went in vogue to wake you up, won't in vogue to wake you up to a smooth nah, not in vogue. I want SWV. When I wake up, I want them to right on cue. As soon as I get up and I say, I want to hear that. Full as a dam at capacity. My pressure's about to explode. Like, I want that. So just rain down on me. Yeah, I need that when I wake up. You feel me? Yeah. Give me some Erykah Badu. You feel me? Give me some Shaka Khan. Yeah, I want to hear Shaka Khan through the fire as soon as I wake up. Cause I done brought this shit through the fire. Give me some Shaka when I wake up. I want Shaka sitting in the rocking chair. I know y'all on some freak shit. I ain't no freaky. I just want her sitting in the chair knitting me a pair of socks. Size 15 socks. Knitting me some socks. And I want to hear that. I want to hear that through the fire, through the wind and through the warmth. Just to be with you, I gladly risk it all. I just want to hear Shaka. You feel me? He said, man, just play the No Sheets. Just play the No Sheets bed. Straight singing. Yeah, No Sheets. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's that Shade Girl 85, that No Sheets song. No Sheets. No Sheets. But it doesn't happen, man. Because it's not glamorous. Yeah, it's not. All you doing is doing the shit that you said that you was gonna do. Period. That's it. It's not celebrated. It's the stuff that nobody says. You wake up when you said you would. No fanfare. Finishing what you started. Following through when motivation disappears, because motivation is always gonna disappear. Motivation is temporary. So what you gonna do when the motivation disappears? Yeah. Not when people are watching. Following through when motivation disappears, not when people are watching. When nobody cares. Following through when nobody cares. That's where integrity is built. And here's the truth. You don't fail publicly. You fail privately. And then it shows publicly. So you don't fail publicly. You fail privately. And then it shows publicly. Always. Quietly first. Quietly first. Quietly first. Then visibly later. Missed commitments. Skipped efforts. Half-finished tasks. Unkept promises. Scams. Those moments, they stack up. And every time you break a promise to yourself, you weaken internal trust. You understand what I'm saying? Can you imagine being an actual scam artist, like being like Jay Morrison, for instance? Like, you feel me? We taking a cut off the dope. Somebody who's engaged in financial fraud and unethical financial practices and has stolen millions of dollars from people. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand the kind of internal trust that he has to have, or lack of internal trust that he has to have for himself? How do you think Jay Morrison sleep at night? Let's have a real conversation. How do you think he sleep at night? Knowing that he done stole millions and millions of dollars from black folks, from the community, from the culture. He's stolen millions and millions of dollars. AB said he sleep just fine. Nah, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Because he knows who he really is. Regardless of the reputation and shit like that, he understands who he really is. He understands who he really is. You don't fail publicly first. You fail privately first, and then it shows up publicly. Yeah, but you weaken internal trust. Be About a Foreign says he sleeps fine, bro. I be bugging that people still rock with him. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, we say he sleeps fine based on the reputation. You understand what I'm saying? But internally, that space where you know who you really are, that shit hit different, bro. I'm telling you, it hit different. I hear y'all. I hear everything y'all saying, and y'all saying those type of people sleep well. And I'm telling you, they don't. You understand what I'm saying? Like they don't. It's like we think that they do because of the way that they act, but that's them continuously putting on. I'm talking about when you strip away all those layers, and that is the key essential point of our conversation. When you strip away all those layers and it's just you and you feel me? And you get to you, and you got to have a conversation with you and your God. Man, that shit hit different. I'm telling you, it's didn't hit different. It hit different. They be fucked up internally. Yeah. Nah, man. To be a man, be about it far and said, I can dig it. When he alone, he might cry a little bit. Yeah, but that's all I'm saying is when he really alone and you strip away everything else and you get to yourself where integrity lives, right? When you get to yourself, where integrity lives, and you know what you done and you didn't ruin people's lives, and you know on some real shit for real, like you really in danger. If we was to have a real conversation, and this is a Simple Truth Network conversation, we can have this conversation over there. I'm gonna move on. But when you really in danger, and you motherfuckers be talking about beef and street shit, and man, you got over $13 million of people's money. People cashed out their retirements and handed it to you. And you scammed them, bro. When it's you with you and your God, I know he fucked up. Yeah. You don't fail publicly first. You fail privately, then it shows publicly. Yeah. Quietly at first, then visibly later. But imagine how a motherfucker like that feels about himself, his internal trust. Your internal trust. Just the mere fact that you have to rob, pillage, and steal and take from others, you have no internal trust. Yeah. So anyway, let me make this personal. Think about this past week. What did you say that you was going to do and you didn't finish? I know I keep coming back to this, but we going to stay here because this month is about accountability and ownership. And we coming up on the end of the month. It's all about accountability and ownership. What did you say you would do that you didn't finish? Be honest. That moment matters more than you think. And it's not because of the individual task itself, but it's because of your identity. It's because of the identity of who you are and the identity of the person that you're becoming. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right, character. Character is built. It's not built when people are watching. Character is built when you're alone. It's built when you're alone. It's what Be About It Farms was just talking about. Character is built when you're alone. Yeah. When there's no applause, no reward, no pressure, just you and a decision. Yeah. You and your decisions. King Vonnie said, you're killing your own people. AB said he dries his eyes with Benjamins. He ain't got them no more. I don't. Thomas Hugh Sr. said, it's like when those killers tough in the streets and then they cry in the dark when those bars close. Reality of your decisions will crush you, period. 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 Just on a simple level. On a simple level. You done somebody wrong. That'll crush you. You'll be, that's not a good feeling. That's not a good feeling. Yeah. And I'm talking about when you get to your person, like when you get to you, When you strip away everything else and you really get to you where the integrity is supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah. So this is it though. Like I said, character is built when you're alone. No reward, no pressure, just you and a decision. And I need you to look at your decisions in this way. And this will change the way you look at it. Truthfully, I believe this will change your relationship with your decision making. And this will change really your relationship with life. You feel me? Because we talk about just personal development, right? So look at the decisions this way. Every private decision that you make is a vote. Look at it as a vote. You are casting a ballot. Every private decision is a vote. And it's a vote for who you are becoming, like the person who you're becoming, not who you claim to be, not who you hope to be, who you're actually becoming. And every private decision is a vote. That skip task, that's a vote. That delayed responsibility, that's a vote. That decision that you're avoiding, that's a vote. That's a vote. Not neutral, not harmless. It is a vote. You have casted a ballot. And that and those votes, they stack up. They stack up. And here is the thing that I realized that's just really powerful to me is your life literally reflects your private habits, not your public intentions. Your life reflects your private habits, not your public intentions. Yeah. But people admire results. People admire results in a real way. But the results are built from the invisible decisions, those votes. Thousands of them, like thousands of those votes, the quiet ones, the repeated ones. And that's how your identity forms, not loudly, consistently. Yeah, consistently. Be About It Foreign says, when you're alone is when you do the best reflecting and thinking and be like, God damn, why do I do that dumb shit? You feel me? When you really alone, you be like, man, that was some bullshit. Even if you got to put on the mask when you leave, even when you put on the mask when you walk back out the door, in those moments where you're alone, you still looking, you just like, fuck. You understand what I'm saying? You be like, that's just the sound I make. I be like, yeah. All right, man. Let's get out of here. Well, we'll get out of here in a second. Cause we can't get out of here when we talk about these votes and shit and we talking about integrity. We cannot get out of here without talking about consequences. Yeah. Because weak integrity has a cost. There's a cost. Weak integrity, there's a tax, Be About It Farms, attached to that. You feel me? There's a tax attached to that. Weak integrity has a cost, even if nobody sees it, even if nobody knows it, even if nobody calls it out, because what you have is a lot of people running around here and they lack integrity and nobody is calling it out. Nobody says anything to them about their lack of integrity. Be a bunch of bullshit motherfuckers running around and nobody's telling them, nah, you a bullshit motherfucker. People do not call people on their bullshit for some reason, which makes people like me, I'm like an anomaly. Because if I care about you, I'm gonna say, man, you on some bullshit. You on some bullshit. If our paths intersect in any way, if we are interdependent of one another, now you on some bullshit. Yeah. But even if nobody calls it out, you feel it. And the first place you feel it is internally. Internally is the first place you feel it. You lose trust in yourself. Confidence weakens. your hesitation increases. Your discipline erodes, not suddenly, gradually. You feel me? And then the real danger in all of this is that when you stop trusting yourself, you start negotiating with your own standards. You tell yourself, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start next week. I'll get serious later. And that becomes a cycle. It's a quiet cycle, a private one, but it's powerful. And eventually, the private weakness becomes public limitation. The quiet, the private weakness becomes public limitations. See motherfuckers that say, I just ain't no tech person. I just ain't no tech person. Privately, they got frustrated trying to use a fucking computer. You feel me? And instead of displaying the grit or the consistently or continuing to try to push past that frustration, they just quit. And those private weaknesses become public limitations. I'm gonna give you an example for me. When I first switched over from PC, when I first switched over from PC to Mac, and this gap was crazy. It was crazy. Getting in the Mac ecosystem, learning the Mac language, it was crazy. And I see how so many people were like, because it's different. It's not difficult, it's different. And people have been using the, traditional, PCs forever, right? And so then to get introduced to Mac, now everybody's spazzing out because it's different. And I was very limited at first, you know what I'm saying? Because of my private weaknesses. For years, I was like, I ain't messing with Macs. Then for me in these content spaces, I decided that I wanted to try it because I felt like the ecosystem was better for what it was I was trying to do with regard to business. And then my frustration with it was at an all-time high because now I've invested in it and I actually own it. And I'm not sure it's a good decision. But I had to, in my private time, I had to continue to push and push and push to become able to actually use it and eventually become a little bit proficient in it. You feel me? But that private weakness becomes public limitation. And it's not because you lack the ability, but it's because you lack alignment, period. And that is the cost of integrity. Or excuse me, that is the consequences. That's the consequences. Because of weak integrity. All right. I got to get practical, man. Got to give you some news you can use. He said those concessions you earn for the goofy shit. Facts. Felix Nunez says, you talking about boxing YouTube spaces? Nah, I'm not, bro. No, I'm not. I'm talking about real life. You understand what I'm saying? It's just practically applicable. You feel me? In all these different spaces. Yeah. Be About a Farm says, shit, that was me too. That was me too. Then going from Mac to Linux and building my own PC. I'm over here cooking with grease now. Yeah, facts. Facts. So let's do something practical right now. No theory, no fluff, just reflection. Ask yourself, where am I consistent when nobody's watching? Where am I consistent when nobody's watching? One of the things I've got consistent with now is these analytics, because I told y'all, like, I'm literal. Like, this is Zozer 6305. What's up with you, homie? This is what I'm doing. Like, by the end of the year, like, this gonna be content. Like, this is gonna be content. You see me making tweaks to the cameras. You feel me? I'm giving y'all, you feel me, different angles, front, back, and slide to slide. I mean, front, back, and side to side. Like, I'm giving the people what they looking for. I'm giving the people what they looking for. Excuse me. So in order to do that, I'm having to dive into these numbers consistently. Like, I'm in there. Where am I consistent when nobody's watching? Not where people see you, where nobody sees you. Another question. What promise have I made to myself that I keep breaking? What promise have I made to myself that I keep consistently breaking? Yeah, we got to make this practical. Yeah. Sit with it. Don't defend it. Don't explain it. Just observe it. What promise have I made to myself that I keep breaking? Because, y'all come in here and say, well, I keep breaking this, but I'm about to fix it. But it's getting better or whatever. No, don't defend it. Don't explain it. Just observe it. What promise have I made to myself that I keep breaking? Yeah. That's yeah, man. That's real. That's real. Yeah, that's real. What promise have I made to myself that I keep breaking? Yeah. Now that's real. That's real. And if you notice in the chat, when I said, hey, man, where am I consistent when nobody's watching? Everybody was answering. Well, not everybody, but we had people answering, jumping in. Yeah, nigga, this. Yeah, it's going to be the same thing on the replay. Replay gang in full effect. Salute to y'all. It'll be the same thing. When I ask that, where am I consistent when nobody's watching? Y'all going to answer. Same thing with the podcast family. Salute to the podcast family. Me La Familia, hashtag Junior Mafia. When I ask that, you're gonna rush to answer because you're gonna say, yeah, I'm consistent there. Cool. I did it myself. Cool. Then when I said, what promise have I made to myself that I keep breaking? Crickets. Where the crickets at? I can't see the cricket noise. That ain't no damn crickets. Where my crickets at? Is that the cricket? Nope, that's the sensor. I need that sensor. I'll be cussing like a motherfucker. There we go. There we go. Hey, man, what promise have you made to yourself that you keep breaking? Shit. Like I promised myself that I'm going to get up at 4:30 and I'm going to be in the gym by 5. You feel me? Be in the gym by 5 a.m. Then I'm going to start my day. Then I'm going to be in here because theoretically, I want to get in here before 8 o'clock a.m. I promise myself that every day. I keep breaking that promise. Yeah. Everybody said, oh, nah. Look, King Vonnie said nutrition. I'm good with nutrition. Driving Glow with Joe said, yeah, my health. I'm serious. I don't break that. I said, all right, well, what have you been breaking? I'm going to pick on y'all. you know I'm going to pick on y'all. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What promise have I made to myself that I keep breaking? Now, this is the most important question. Would I trust someone else who behaves the way I do privately? Yeah. Would I trust someone else who behaves the way I do privately? Now, that one's going to hit. I don't expect y'all. I know y'all going to come in here and y'all going to be like, yeah, hell yeah. That's between you and you. You feel me? Would I trust someone who behaves the way I do privately? That one hits because look. King Von knew Vonnie was going to say that. Yeah, look at Thrive and go, yeah, hell yeah, I trust myself. Somebody that acts like me privately, yeah. That's between y'all and y'all. I'm not doubting it. I'm not one way or the other. I'm just telling you. That one hits because self-trust is earned. It's not assumed. It's not declared. You feel me? So now here we go. Cause I'm on that type of shit, Be About It Farms. You feel me? And that's why you my brother, because I'm on that type of shit. Depends on what the fuck we talking about. You understand what I'm saying? It depends on what we talking about. Now that's the real conversation. It depends on would I trust somebody that behaves like me privately? It depends on what we talking about. Cause I'm solid as a motherfucker. I'm solid as they come. You feel me? I'm solid. I love hard. Everything I do hard. Like I love it. I love you. But I'm a zip damn fool. I'm a zip damn fool. My elevator don't reach the top floor. You understand what I'm talking about? So it depends on what we talking about. Be about a farm. I said wholeheartedly, goddammit. You feel me? Like depends on what we talking about. We gotta have these real questions. I'm just a realist. Trust me with what? You feel me? Trust me with what? Would I trust somebody who behaves the way I do privately? It would depend on what that is. That's the reality of the situation. If we was to really truly have a real conversation, you feel me? What is we talking? Trust me with what? Yeah. And that one hits because self-trust is earned, not assumed, not declared. It's earned through repetition, through follow-through, through alignment, through perfection, through consistency. And there's some areas in my life where I'm just not as consistent as I need to be. And that's the real conversation. And that is why I'm so cold. That's fun. I can bleep myself out. That's why I'm so cold. Because I'm going to tell the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. So here I am up here hosting the Black Coffee Club Live. You feel me? Give your personal development, self-mastery, thought leadership, provocateur extraordinaire. And I'm telling you that in some places, some areas, I just don't trust myself because I'm not consistent enough. You can't throw. We get what we do in our life is we take the things that we do well and we take the things that we're good at, and we throw a blanketed statement and we blanket our whole entire life based on the things that we do well. And you set yourself up for failure because when you're hiding the things that you're not doing so well, there's a monster under the bed. In my Santana voice, there's a monster hanging under the bed. Listening in my ear. That's the truth. At the end of the day, your life isn't built in public. It's built in private. The early mornings, the quiet decisions, the unseen effort. I pissed everybody off. Good. I'm glad y'all upset. Hey, man, the early mornings, the quiet decisions, the unseen effort, the promises that nobody checks. You feel me? That's where your future is created. Not in the spotlight. It's in the silence. You feel me? Them real spaces. Y'all know what y'all be doing and what y'all don't be doing. Y'all know what you need to get better at. You know what you need to get better at. And I'm telling you, you got to tell the truth on yourself. You can't, don't hide behind what you do well. That's reputation versus integrity. Yeah. Your reputation is good, but your integrity can be weak. Your reputation can be good, but your integrity can be weak. Yeah. Yeah. The unseen effort. The promises nobody checked. That's where your future is created, not in the spotlight, in the silence. Yeah. And here's the truth I want you to carry with you today. A good reputation can fool other folks, but weak integrity will always fool you last. It will always fool you last. You already gonna know. So today, not tomorrow, not next week, today, make one decision, man. One decision, one aligned decision. Cast one vote. One vote, not for applause, not for recognition, not for social media posts, for your identity, man. Cast one vote for your identity because the strongest people in the world are not the loudest. We know that. They're not the most visible. You feel me? They're not the most praised. They are the most aligned. And when your private life matches your public image, you don't just look disciplined, you become disciplined. And that's the work. That's the standard. And that's got to be the expectation. Yeah. Salute to you all, man. Thank y'all so much, man. I love you. Ain't shit you can do about it. This is the Black Coffee Club, man, hosted by yours truly, Junior the Truth. This show is sponsored by the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products, specifically with you in mind. So be sure to come check us out, www.theblackgent.com. That's www.theblackgent.com, man. Salute to you all. This is Junior the Truth signing off, giving you your daily reminder to view your life like a pair of dice. Until it looks like a paradise, man, I'm a Ohio-born player made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.
We offer the best grooming products for you. That's all natural and handcrafted too. We want to help be your swagger, your style, class, and luxury. We make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah. So get in style with the Black Company. Grooming Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The Black Gentleman Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.